100% sure if there was going to be someone in this one. As you can see, there's quite a few people out in the corridor getting ready for bed, and I'm sure there's already some in bed. I think there's someone in the one right below me. I'm just going to take a wild guess. I'm not supposed to be in this bit. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies about any audio carnage in the background. I am in central London, so you can expect nothing less. I have got to find Piccadilly Circus, or at least how to get to Piccadilly Circus. I'm thinking an Uber. Basically, I found a brand new capsule hotel in London, so we're going to go and check it out. Now, there is a chance that the best option is just to walk there. I don't know how far it is at the moment, but let's check on the map and see if it's doable. Alright, it's looking like a 10-minute drive or a 13-minute walk. I mean, I'm an advocate of being lazy. It's one of my favourite hobbies, but on this occasion, I think we're going to walk because I want to find a shop and get a drink. I just walked past, you know that guy who talks about all the genius marketing strategies from massive companies? I think he's called Rory. Yeah, I watch his little clips sometimes. He's an absolute legend. I should have stopped to say hello, but it's a bit rude. Anyway, I was this close to cancelling the booking today because it's been so hot all morning, and I thought staying in a capsule in this heat would have been relentless. But there's a questions and answers thing on booking.com. Someone asked if they have aircon in the pods, and they said yes. Cheers, mate. I'm currently in Leicester Square. As you can see, there are human beings absolutely everywhere. It's all too much carnage, if you ask me. We need to find the quickest possible route out of here. This is more like it, escaping the crowd in absolute style. Being that it's the year 2025, the year of AI and all things modern, this is the mode of transport for me. Right, he's just turned the engine on. Can you hear the rumble of that? I think it's some sort of V8 beast. Oh yes, look at it go. It's Alright, I might have been mistaken. We are on pedal power only. This feels extremely safe. See, this Zedwell has multiple hotels. I didn't realise that, so I was actually heading to the wrong one. So thankfully, this absolute phenomenal taxi service is going to correct that. Yeah, mate. Legend. Have a good day. Loving it. We have arrived. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I can actually see the point where we started that journey over there in the distance. But I maintain that that was the best tenner I've ever spent in my life. Anyway, we need to find the entrance to this hotel. It's around here somewhere. Well, I've actually been walking around for longer than that little ride took to get here. I think I found it. I think it's in that building up there, but I can't be sure. I'm just going to go over and see if I can see the sign for it. This is literally impossible. So that building behind me there is where the map says. That's the one I just showed you, but there's a sign up there for it, and it's all fenced off. I think I'm going to have to walk all the way around. Right, here we go. We're finally onto it. This is literally a brand new hotel. I think this is the first week they're open, so hopefully soon they'll be fixing their map plottage. Have you checking here?
Yes.
So this is the capsule place, yeah? Because the map says
This
it's...
is not a capsule, sir.
Oh, it's
Capsule
not?
is...
This guy here?
Yes.
Shall I follow that man? Alright, thank you. Alright, not in a weird way, but we're tracking this man in front of us. So that wasn't the capsule one, basically. It's still confusing, but they've told this guy where to go. So we are currently giving chase.
Maybe these. If you have the passport or the ID card, if possible. Thank you so much. That would be your capsule number.
All right, thank you
so much. You're very welcome. Sorry, who's next, please? Want to come over?
Yeah.
If you go just there.
I'm literally walking up flights of stairs in a building site. I reckon they've just bought this place because it's labelled as the Piccadilly Hostel on the outside. Where the hell do I go? I'm just going to take a wild guess. I'm not supposed to be in this bit. I don't know what's going on. I mean, admittedly, this is partly my fault, this bit, because I don't like going in metal lifts if I don't have to. So I took the stairs.
Excuse me, do you know how to get to the dorms?
No, I've literally just come up the stairs. Yeah, I think this is the correct floor.
Oh, okay. That's not very clear. Hello.
I'm just going to check my keycard works before I come through anyway, thank you. I've literally never been here before. I've just arrived myself. From what I heard, that you can only lock it from the outside with the padlock. So I'm assuming it's not locked. Do you want me to see if I can figure it out?
Sure. Oh.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
And I'm guessing the luggages go just right here.
I think they said there's somewhere to store the luggage.
Okay.
In a locked thing.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure. I think this whole place is brand new. So they don't really know what they're doing either. I think.
Clearly.
Did you go over the road first? Because it took me over the road to the other building.
It took me like 20 minutes to find this place.
Yeah, honestly, I've been walking around here.
Yeah. Thank you.
No worries. I wasn't 100% sure if there was going to be someone in this one, how unorganised it is. But look at that. This is, whoa, insane. Check out the socks of absolute glory. They are, how would you get that down? They are spectacular. I'm just going to leave that open a little bit there for some air. And hopefully we're about to find the aircon that I was promised. Alright, so we've got a 3-pin plug socket there, which I'm assuming works. We've got, what's that, USB and USB-C. That is, that's just obviously the light, and that is on a dimmer, which is pretty handy, and then next to it is the fan. And I'm no aircon expert, believe me, but I would safely say that is not aircon, it's just a fan. Well, the only other thing to report is we've got 2 little coat hangers up there, and above me on the ceiling is a smoke alarm. Other than that, it's a pretty plain cocoon. I mean, I actually really like it. It's just a little bit unorganised of how to find the place and how to check in and all that. But, like I say, it's brand new and hopefully they will sort that out. Right, so down the end of this corridor is apparently where the showers and toilets are. Okay, that is locked. Alright, here we go. So yeah, the showers are pretty clean, to be fair. I mean, they're a little bit small, but you can't really complain. There's plenty of them. And the same with the toilets, there's plenty of them. They could do with being a little bit cleaner in some of those cubicles, but again, you can always find a clean one because there's so many up there. But I'm just going out to find something to eat. I have actually been in my little capsule for about 2 hours now, just doing some work on the laptop. So it's probably dark outside. But once we found something to eat, oh no, look, we've still got a little bit of daylight, you can see out there. Yeah, once we found something to eat, possibly had a beer, we're going to come back and test out how it is to sleep in such a cocoon. Yeah, a little update on that aircon. At first I thought it was literally a con of air. I thought they were conning me, because I had a moth land on me the other day and it coughed, and there was more air that came out of that moth's lungs than that thing up there. But then I realised I think it might be on extract mode, and it sucks air in through the door, and it's actually not that bad, so there isn't really any complaints there. Yeah, I'm going to jump in that Tesco's over there, grab a bottle of water for later on, and then we're going to go find some chicken. Well, I'm taking a massive risk now, so I'm walking at 8 minutes to a Nando's. As you can see, the clouds are coming in. Apparently there's a massive storm on the way, and if it hits when I'm in Nando's, I'm going to get soaked on the way back. But you've got chicken on one hand, soaked clothes on the other, chicken's gonna win. Alright, this is not ideal news. The rain is already starting to come down. I'm only halfway there.
I'm starting to think this is a mistake because I don't think I got any clothes in the bag. It was definitely a mistake. I mean, the meal was delicious, do not get me wrong, but this is preposterous. Why did I choose chicken over the dryness of my cocoon? That is the building there, we're nearly back, but this is unbelievable. In fact, I was wrong, that is not the building there. I am officially lost. Oh no, it's that one over there. Let's get back into the nest before we get even more drenched.
As you can see, there's quite a few people out in the corridor getting ready for bed, and I'm sure there's already some in bed. I think there's someone in the one right below me, so I don't want to wake them up. But you know what, despite the fact that I'm a little bit wet, I would do that again. That Nando's was amazing. I just had like a small bit of chicken and some halloumi fries, but they just raised the most exquisite birds over at that gaff. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I actually love this little cocoon. I've stayed in like, I don't know, 3 or 4 capsule hotels now. This is the best. I mean, I'll give you my full overview in the morning. I'll let you know what the bed's like, but it's looking pretty good so far. It's a deeper mattress than all the others. Despite the fact that I've just had a natural shower, I will be having an actual shower in the facilities here. So I'll let you know what they're like before I check out as well. But yeah, all in all, I think this place is alright. I did leave the aircon on. Well, bless you. But I did leave the aircon on earlier when I left the room. I've just turned it off now because it's a bit noisy for the camera. But I do think it is a little bit cooler in here. Although because it's on extract mode, right, you have to have that door open a little bit in order for the air to get sucked in here and out of there. So that's a little bit of a weird setup, but it seems to have done the job. Luckily I've got some decent signal on my phone, so I can hotspot my laptop and watch a few YouTube videos before I go to sleep. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep pretty well. The walls on this pod are a lot thicker than some of the other ones that I've stayed in. Like, I can hear people outside, but it's not like really loud, and it doesn't all creak about like that last one either, so I'm quite hopeful for a good night's sleep. But I'm still in wet clothes, so I am going to nude myself, and then I'm going to watch some YouTube videos, get some sleep, and unless anything major happens in the night, I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, people. I slept so well in fact that I've overslept. There's only half an hour until checkout, and I still got to go over and have a shower and all that. I have packed up all of my stuff in the corner there though, so I can just jump out of here in a minute. But honestly, the mattress and the pillow are next level. Obviously they're brand new because it's a new hotel, so that has something to do with it. But just in general, not just for a capsule hotel, by the way, for any hotel in general, that was the best night's sleep I've had in a while. I absolutely love this pod. Right, first of all, this pillow, there's gotta be some info on it. Oh look, there's a zip. Okay, so it's got a big old quilted pillow protector on there. Oh look, a label. Oh yes, there we go. That is the make and the type of pillow. I'm bagging myself one of these. I don't mean I'm going to nick this one, by the way. I wouldn't do that, but I am going to buy one.
I went from the best beds I've ever slept in to the worst shower I've ever used. Honestly, who designed that thing? So you got the little cubicle bit to shower in, and then the other little cubicle bit to put all your clothes in that. The shower sprays out across the whole lot. My shoes were on the floor at first, they got soaked, so I put them up on the bench. They were still getting splashed on. And then there's a button to turn the water on. You push it, I'm not joking, it lasts for 4 seconds. So you have to, every 4 seconds, push the button. and for the first like 20 seconds the water's freezing, but there's nowhere to hide because it sprays all the way out to the door. That was ridiculous. I don't know who designed that. Other than that though, that place was pretty decent. I actually really enjoyed it, and if I'm ever in London for anything, that's probably where I'll stay because the price was alright. In fact, let me find out exactly what I paid. Alright, it was £58.50, which is pretty decent considering I stayed in the worst rated hotel in London recently, and I think that was, it was 70, 80 or 90. I know that's a bit of a range, but it was more than that basically. Now, because it's a brand new hotel, they might up their prices, maybe they'll decrease their prices depending on feedback, I guess. In fact, I'm going to leave a review myself. It's going to say, the most comfortable coffin I've ever slept in. But all in all, that was well worth it. A very comfortable night's sleep, a very questionable shower experience. It was nice and quiet in the pod, didn't get disturbed, could barely hear anyone else. You could hear little bits, but nothing major. So all in all, a good experience. I do recommend that place. There will be a link down in the description to it. As for me, I'm going to head home now after getting some breakfast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next episode.